I'm starting 15 minutes early because I really don't give a shit. Hi everybody, HPJ here, and we're starting 14 minutes early, only because I wanted to make sure that everything else was together. But, yeah, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel live stream session 11 because Konami decided to update and then they dropped Lightstorm on us. So yay, Lightstorm! Like I'm so mad that this shit happened. Because because we're still gonna do Final Fantasy. I just want everyone to understand that we're doing Final Fantasy. We're going to play Final Fantasy. The issue is that I need to finish uploading all the Master Duel solo shit. But apparently that's not gonna be working out too long because oops, bullshit happened. Um, oh, that is not what I want to post. Hold on, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Delete. There we go. Because I have to like go through my damn clipboard to find shit. Yeah, because I didn't think I'd be doing another session. I was ready to move on to Final Fantasy, and then they dropped Lightstorm. So, yeah, definitely gonna start posting this now because, it's a thing. Oh, it is a thing. And I'm sure everyone wants me to talk about what exactly going on with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in the latest update that they just had. Which I still think is pretty fucking stupid, but we'll get into that soon. Right, guys? How many posts am I at? Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in today's live stream. I just want to make sure everybody else knows that I'm live streaming. But yeah, welcome to my session of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, cause fuck me. I don't want to come back. I'm ready to play Final Fantasy. And then this bullshit happened. So I guess really I can never say I'll have a finale because, um, it's really never gonna be a finale to a game like this. Whereas opposed to other games, there will be a finale. Yeah. So let me copy and paste. Let me start sharing this. I wonder if my friends are available. Ooh, that's not where I post this. I wonder if my friends are available. I'm gonna check on Discord and see if they're available. If they are available, we're fucking. I need somebody in here to help me with this bullshit. I'm not doing this shit alone. Damn it. Okay. Question. I have Discord. I don't know why I don't. Oh, so I'm still typing shit in. What's up? I need a co-com. I need somebody to co-com with me so I don't sit here and look like a jackass. I can already do that on my own. Holy fuck. I have not touched. Okay, so here's some fun facts. Talking on the bus. I'm taking the bus. Oh. Well. Damn. No, I'll be on later if you're still free. Okay, so that's one co-com not available. I think everybody just got off work. Fuck my life. Oh. No. Oh, I hate this. Damn it. I'm all alone. Okay, so. Alright, I guess we're here. Damn it, Josh! Damn it. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm searching for Kokon. Sorta, what's up? I can text. Never mind. Fuck. Okay, when 2 out of your 4 circle is most likely not coming, you're fucked. Okay, well, I guess I'm by myself for this one, guys. Thought my friends were gonna be available, I guess not. Um, damn it. Adult life and thingies. Okay, ready. Well, I'm here. I'm here by myself. And I guess I'm just gonna play Lifeline. I honestly wanna go and play some more. Actually, there's in fact, something I haven't done in years. I mean, I haven't done a live stream in a while. What's that fucking thing? What is that fucking thing? Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Puzzling Dragons is having a Godfest right now. Okay, we can switch to the main screen. Puzzling Dragons is having a Godfest right now. Some people are not happy about the Godfest. I really don't care. I actually cannot wait for this Godfest because even though it's like a 33% chance of getting a Godfest exclusive, the Godfest exclusives that are in it are actually things you want. I think except for I think for Blue Alverdetch. Blue Alverdetch is not in the Godfest. But we'll talk more about that. But we need to get through this. Enforcers of Justice. The Lightsworn wonder their mighty power to. Ooh, excuse. Okay, I'm gonna reread that. The Lightsworn willed their mighty powers to enforce justice. The trade-off is your deck itself. Seek victory before your deck runs out. Where there is a cry for help, a Lightsworn is there. This actually plays off to the history of what the Lightsworns are. For those who don't know, Lightsworns were actually introduced in Light of Judgment. The actual Yu-Gi-Oh set. Yeah, there's an actual Yu-Gi-Oh set called Light of Judgment, despite the fact there's also a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Light of Judgment. Their abilities basically are set to, at the end of the turn, at the end of your turn, they will mill cards from your deck. I think everyone has at least, the highest is 4, I believe. And they have corresponding effects while doing such. Some monsters have reactions to the Lightsworns themselves, conspiring those abilities. But yeah, we are here with the Lightsworn, and this is actually one of the spells the Lightsworn has. I think it's their field spell. Their only field spell. And I cannot wait to talk about Lightsworn. I believe for starting the scenario, we give you first of the Lightsworn. This is Jane, Lightsworn Paladin. She's level 4, light attribute warrior type monster with 1800 attack and 1200 defense. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 300 attack during damage step only. Once per turn during your end phase, you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave. The object of the Lightsworn is to mill, and with mill comes great responsibility. Becomes great power and responsibility. There are a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise that actually take advantage of being milled. And I wonder, will we have those monsters in the decks that will be given when we go through the story? But like I said earlier, the Lightsworns are basically based off of heroes and angels that basically sought out justice. Sword in hand, clad in armor, body adorned in robe. All shine brightly like platinum. The heroic platoon display of power. Platoons display of power. Jesus Christ. They are known as the Lightsworn. From whence did they come, and for what do they fight? The wishes of those praying for peace, the cries of those suffering under the tyranny, the innocent tears of children. They appear suddenly, an army of light bringing through the barrier of time and space. I know what the fuck it said. To each age, their justice embodies a different form. Some see a knight in shining armor, others see a graceful wizard. Still others see a divine angel or a dragon so great it collapsed the mountain in a single winged beat they claim. Regardless of the forms of the enforcers take, their mission is unchanging. After annihilating the wicked, they vanish without a trace. They live in a radiant realm of light, that's the field spell, in a world existing in another plane of time and space. They continually train in preparation for the disbanding of justice. And that, ladies and gentlemen, begins the stories of the Lightsworn. And we were introduced to Lightsworn Jane, Lila, the Lightsworn Sorceress, Judgment Dragon, Lightsworn Celestia, and we're going to see some more of the Lightsworn, so practice. Here we're going to gain 150 light gems. Also, we have, this is the Lightsworn deck, so this is a very standard Lightsworn deck. Lightsworns, like I said, have the ability to mill cards from the top of their deck. They have a boss monster in their main deck known as Judgment Dragon. His effect is that he cannot be normal summoned or set. You must be able to summon from your hand by having 4 or more Lightsworn monsters with a different name in your graveyard. You can pay 1,000 life to destroy every other card on the field. Once returned during the end phase, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Lightsworn also has a keen sense to them, as there is a variation called Twilight Swarm, or Twilight, or Zombie Swarm, or Chaos Swarm. Basically, because of their mill ability, you can even incorporate, chaos cards, like, dark monsters, and especially zombies, because they can give benefits to Lightsworn that Lightsworn never had initially, whereas that they can generate tuners and stuff off of cards, such as Flesh-Eater Zombie, Krabbins. You can banish Light and Dark to summon cards like Blackluster Soldier, Chaos Sorcerer. You can even incorporate some of the Light Ray monsters as well. You haven't heard that name in years, to the fact that their counterparts, the Twilight Swarm, embody banishing, while the Light Swarm embodies milling to do their effect. With that said, I mean, this is a typical Lightsworn deck. You have Lila, you have Jane, you have Celestia, you have Gareth, you have, do you have Gareth here? No, you don't have Gareth here. You have Felice, you have Raiden, Raiko, Wolf, what is it? Yeah, no, you do have Gareth. Oh, you have Gargant. Yeah, and yeah, you have an Angel, you have a Pegasus, you have a is this a dragon too? Yeah, it's a dragon. You have a wyvern, you have a dragon. You have a beastly archer. You have an assassin. You have a monk. You have a beast. You have a hunter. You have a sorceress. You have a summoner. You have a knight, and you have Honest, who is probably one of the best combo cards for Lightsworn. Because Honest was a light monster, you can discard him, and it gives the light monsters attack. Now the crazy thing is, you're gonna ask, well, what are Synchros doing here? Well, as of the Light Sanctuary structure deck, Lightsworns receive not 1, not 2, but they receive 3 of their own tuners. One of them being Raiden, the Hand of the Lightsworn, and Felice, the Lightsworn Archer. They also have their own accompanying boss monsters, such as Judgment Dragon of the Heaven, which is a synchro variant of Judgment Dragon. There's also Michael, the Lightsworn Arc Lightsworn, who is basically the leader of the Lightsworns, and I believe he is based off of Michael, the actual Archangel. They have a Exceed monster. Her name is Minerva, the Exiled Lightsworn. And then they have a Link monster known as Curious, the Lightsworn Dominion. Which I actually have not really seen much of this monster, but they actually do play this monster in the Lightsworn deck, which is pretty cool himself. He's just there to help with additional mills. So, Alright, well, we go ahead and we take a look at more Lightsworn stuff, shall we not? So basically, this tutorial is going to teach us how to play Lightsworn, which basically Lightsworn is just full of cards that mill, and then you benefit off of the mills themselves. For pure Lightsworn, their benefits are Wolf and Police. So like it says here, what makes a Lightsworn deck unique? The deck is full of monsters with high attack and useful effects, but you must sink a few cards from your deck to the graveyard during each of your end phases. Make sure you settle the duel before you run out of cards to draw. If you can fill your graveyard with 4 or more Lightsworns monsters with different names quickly, you're able to summon their ace monster, Judgment Dragon. This monster has the effect that allows you to destroy every other card on the field for a cost of 1,000 life points. I kid you not. This thing is a beast to deal with. So, our opponent is setting 1 card face down, and that is our turn. Starting off, we're going to draw, and we have Solar Recharge, another ace staple for the Lightsworn. Now, we're going to set up to summon Judgment Dragon. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to activate Solar Recharge from our hand. This card says discard 1 Lightsworn monster to draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Wolf, the Lightsworn Beast. You're now going to tribute summon Celestia, the Lightsworn Angel, who is censored in the TCG because they were Halo. We're going to activate Celestia's effect, that is, she tribute while using a Lightsworn monster. You can send the top 4 cards to your deck to your grave, and then destroy 1 card on the field. Now, because we have 4 more monsters in our graveyard that are Lightsworn in their name, that are different from each other, we are able to summon their ace, Judgment Dragon. I think it's this really cool anime. I actually want to build Lightsworns, ironically enough. So maybe this will persuade me to build Lightsworn if I don't rage halfway through this shit. But I remember Lightsworn from back in the day. Lightsworn was very top tier when it came out because it was really quick on the draw. The monsters were really quick. So I think JD was a Turbo Pack monster. He was Turbo Pack 1. And he was probably one of the most expensive Lightsworn monsters. I think he was he $80 starting off? Turbo Pack Judgment Dragon. Maybe? I'm not sure. Hold on, I can check. Actually, it won't take too long. Let me open up. Let me open up TCG Player to look for your boy, the Judgment's Dragon. Dragon. Oh. Okay, so here we go. No, Judgment Dragon. I thought this guy's name was. I could have sworn. Hold on. Okay, let's be a little better. I could have sworn I spelled Judgment Dragon's name right. Lightsworn Saber, Lightsworn Wolf, Raikou, Jane, Celestia, Minerva. Yeah, there's a Minerva in the main and Minerva in the deck. I mean the extra. That Minerva that's in the extra is actually the adult form of the one in the main deck. Gareth, Michael is Michael is riding on Judgment Dragon. I don't see Judgment Dragon. Like, oh, Lightsworn Rogue. Yeah, I don't see JD. Oh, and did I spell his name wrong? Maybe that's it. Okay, hold on. Wrong with that. Yeah, I did. I added an extra E. Okay, that's why. There we go. Okay, here we go. Judgment Dragon. The cheapest is, yeah, Realm of Light. The structure deck for Judgment, for the Lightsworn. There is a gold rare, there's a secret rare from Light of Destruction, LODT. The highest Judgment Dragon, yeah, I'm right. Turbo Pack 1, Ultimate Rare, Judgment Dragon. Looks like the lowest is 2,000. I mean 200, not 2,000. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be one expensive ass dragon. Ultimate Rare is... Oh, these are played. Jesus Christ, holy fuck. Even the moderately played to lightly played is like 300. So I'm trying to see, yeah, like near mid is like $500. If you want an ultimate JD. I don't want an ultimate JD. There's a common that's cheap. There's an ultra that's cheap. There's a structure deck. You can just buy the Realm of Light structure deck, and you should be perfectly fine. With Realm of Light. Yeah, Realm of Light. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it's gonna give me basically every card. Yeah. Realm of Light, the field spell, Realm of Light, the structure deck. It's like $40 fucking dollars. Jesus fucking Christ. You might as well just build the deck out of commons. Charge the Light Brigade, Beckoning Light, Wolf, Raiden, Michael, Lumina, Judgment Dragon, Raikos, Honest. What do they have in the deck? Oh, the Fabled Cerberus, because it's like Innis Tuner. Foolish Burial, Zephyros the Elite, Minerva the Lightsworn Maiden, Necro Gardener, Lila the Lightsworn Sorceress, Arceus the Lightsworn Druid, Lightsworn Sanctuary, Solar Recharge, Breakthrough Skill. Yeah, like I said, this deck had cards that supported the effect of milling. Lightsworn Barrier, Celestial the Lightsworn Angel. Oh my god, Alexandrite Dragon was in here. Vylon Prisma. Oh, I know Monster Incarnation was in it. So you can use that to get JD back. Skill Successor, Aaron, Light Ray Dustless, the Fabled Raven, Light Ray, Diabolos, Cherie, the Lightsworn Spirit. There's a lot of Lightsworn. I think almost all the Lightsworn cards were here. I think except for Minerva the Exile, because that was her first appearance. But she was not in the structure deck. She actually appeared later. Was she a Worlds card? And then she got reprinted. It was like the very fastest shit I've ever seen. Cause no, we're talking Lightsworn. We're gonna talk about Minerva the Exiled Lightsworn. Cause I remember when she got reprinted, people went fucking butt wild crazy because of her reprint. Yeah, her reprint was in BLLR. What's BLLR? I have no idea what BLLR is. But I know, is it Battles of Legends? Battles of Legends Light Revenge. Okay, there we go. Battles of Legends Light Revenge. She requires 2 level 4 monsters. You attach 1 material from this card to send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard and draw cards equal to the number of Lightsworn cards sent to the graveyard by this card's effect. If this card is destroyed in battle, or if this card in the owner's possession is destroyed by the opponent's card effect, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, then you can destroy cards on the field up to the number of Lightsworn cards sent to the graveyard by this effect. You only use each effect of Minerva the Exiled Lightsworn once per turn. And she is basically Minerva the Maiden of the Lightsworn Maiden, grown up. Alright, so while we're talking about more stuff, fuck, I did not mean to do that. I pressed play. Whatever. We'll just play it again. But yeah, I mean, Lightsworn is not hard to build. Especially now that we have the structure deck and everything. It's just Lightsworn on its own. It's not a threat. Be real. But it can be a threat if you play it with the right decks. Because, fun fact, there are Lightsworn cards in the Shaddoll structure. Shaddoll Swarm used to be a thing because people used to play it off to take advantage of Lightsworn's Miller to send a lot of the Shaddoll monsters to the grave. Benefits to this are cards like Beast, Beast Summon, Beast is Surge, Falco Special Summon, Dragon's Destruction, your girl, Skalmata's Surge, and mill and search. No, search and mill. The effects, because Raigo was, I know Raigo wasn't used. I know Felice and Wolf were. I guess there's a whole lot of stuff that I'm not even gonna lie I use. Like, if you legitimately play Livestream, like old school Livestream, and a lot of people know Livestream was a beast to be reckoned with because you had all of these big Livestream monsters. Like, holy shit. And JD was the one that read. I remember when JD got limited. So I think JD got limited to one. Raikou was limited. Like, yeah, they hit a lot of stuff. Like, Swan was just that powerful. So we're gonna see our opponent's stuff. What's our opponent? Oh, their variation of Light Swan. And they're using almost every Light Swan monster. Basically just a variant of the spell cell. Yeah, there's Minerva, Judgment Dragon, the Dragon of the Heavens. One tuner plus one or more non-tuners. If you synchro summon this card, all material must be the same attribute. Once per turn, if you have 4 or more tuners with a different name in your graveyard, and you control the synchro summon card, you can have your life point destroy all the cards on the field. Also, you can access summon monsters for your turn set for dragon type monsters. Once per turn during your end phase, you can banish the top 4 cards of your deck. So this is a variation of Judgment Dragon that got turned into a synchro. This is one of 4 dragon monsters in the Yu-Gi-Oh series that got turned into cards. In addition to what cards they were already that got turned into other cards. So Judgment Dragon got turned into a synchro. Dark Arm Dragon got turned into an Exceed. I believe Red Eyes Black Dragon, Metal Dragon got turned into a Link monster, and Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End, became a Pendulum monster. The Pendulum sucked. The Dragon, the Synchro is okay. The Link monster is useless, and the Dark Arm Dragon isn't too bad, but it's very situational. So the rewards for battling this is that you get Garroth, the Lightsworn Warrior, level 4 light attribute warrior type monster with 1850 attack, 1350 defense. Each time a card is sent to the graveyard from your deck by the effects of a Lightsworn monster, you control, except for Garroth, the Lightsworn Warrior. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, then draw 1 card for each Lightsworn monster sent to the graveyard by this effect. He's just a bit of draw power. And if you're using your own deck, you get, what is this? You get Photon Lead. If you, basically you set summon level 4 lower light monster from your attack position. And funny enough, those are 2 recruiter monsters. That's, Shining Angel on the top, and that is Nova Summoner on the bottom. You probably haven't seen those cards in a while because, ironically enough, Nova Summoner and Exile Force have not seen, like, legitimate play. They have been reprinted, just there's no legitimate play from those old school cards. Which sucks, because they're actually really good monsters. Just back in the day. Alright, so it's time to play with our Lightsworn deck. So, we're going to set this. This is Lightsworn Judgment. You place this card on top of your deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a Lightsworn monster's effect, you can add 1 Judgment Dragon from your deck to your hand, which, funny enough, we're already holding JD. So I'm going to summon Erin, the Lightsworn Monk. Erin's effect is that when she attacks a position monster before damage calculation, she can shuffle that monster back into the deck, and during the end phase of your turn, you send the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave. End phase, Erin. I saw Lumina, and I saw Jane. 2 Luminas in each game. Ooh, shit. So that is Solar Recharge. No, it's Charge of Library. You send 3 cards on top of your deck to graveyard to add 1 level 4 or lower Lightsworn monster from your deck to your hand. Jane, the Lightsworn Paladin. Yeah, there's a difference between a Paladin and a Warrior. Yeah, there's a difference between a Paladin and a Warrior. Please remember that. Funny enough, a Warrior is actually the class that becomes the Knight. I mean the Paladin, if you play Final Fantasy. Lightsworn Saber, I believe this increases the Lightsworn at 7 points. You can set to your graveyard. When it's a graveyard, you can target a Lightsworn monster and put it to that target. Sadly enough, Jane is not strong enough. So, ouch. Alright, it is our turn. Lumina Mill. Garoth Mills. Draw. Alright. It's our turn. Right in. So I'm gonna summon Lumina, the Lifeless Summoner. I'm gonna activate Lumina's effect to discard Lila to summon Lumina in attack mode. Oh look guys, I can summon JD. Yeah, no, that's actually his acronym, JD. JD. Do I want to just move the field now? Let's do this. Lightsworn's Judgment. JD. Battle phase. 3k to the fucking face. Go. Also, you have to be careful because my opponent can also draw JD. JD's a fast. Oh, Felice. We Lightsworn Archer. I know her name is Felice, but whatever. Call her Phyllis. No, actually, no, Felice is better. Jane. Jane, that was really cute, sweetie, but you gotta try a little harder. My turn. Draw. Ah, Ernesto. Alright, JD. Right in. Right in. Damn. Battle phase. Right in attack. So yeah, that's also Raiding's effect. He's one of the more Lightsworn as well. He's called the Assailant of the Lightsworn in the OCG. So as you can see, he has a place in his hand. Alright, so that's gonna end our turn. Raiden Mills, or is it JD first? JD first, then it's Raiden. So, oh, Lightsworn Saber. And equipped it to Raiden. Oh, look at that, 2400 beat stick. Can have those back in the day. We're gonna activate Spiritual Swords of Revealing. I don't know what I just did. I guess I just stopped the attack and attack. Okay, 1000 life points to the attack during your opponent's turn. You may your opponent's also okay. Beast. Ooh, 2 beasts. Hey, you know what's funny? I saw Judgment Dragon. Thanks guys, Judgment JD. Normal summon. Okay. Oh no, okay. Battle stage. JD Swing. But they're going easy on me with this one, so it's cool. But yeah, that's basically what they do. That's Lightsworn. Alright, we got the lone clear. We received Garoth, the Lightsworn Warrior. Fun fact, people were online pissed because they did all that extra shit to go get Lightsworn cards. They were like, oh, if I had known, I wouldn't have. Here's the funny thing. They previewed this. They previewed Lightsworn in the actual scenario. One of the things they showed was Lightsworn. I think the other one, Blue Eyes, is going to make an appearance. Scenario cards that appear in the scenario. We have Jane, the Lightsworn Paladins, Lila, the Lightsworn Sorceress, Lumina, the Lightsworn Summoner, Raiko, the Lightsworn Hunter, Twilight Cloth. Target one monster you control, banish any number of Lightsworn monsters from your graveyard, and if you do, the monster gains attack and defense. Turn your attack and defense of each monster banished by this effect until the end of the turn. Discard something from the deck to graveyard by a Lightsworn monster's effect. You can activate this card's effect this turn. Lightsworn monsters you control cannot destroy a battle or card effect. Jane, the Twilight Sworn General. Dark Attribute, level 4 warrior monster, 1800 attack, 1200 defense. Once per turn, you can manage one Lightsworn monster from your graveyard or hand and target one monster your opponent controls. It loses attack defense equal to the banished monster's level times 300 until the end of this turn. Once per turn, if your other Lightsworn monster effect activates, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Lila, Twilight Sworn Enchantress, level 4, Dark Attribute Spellcaster type monster with 1700 attack, 200 defense. Once per turn, when a spell or trap or effect is activated, quick effect, you can manage one Lightsworn monster from your hand or graveyard and target one face of spell or trap on the field, destroy it. Once per turn, if another Lightsworn monster activates its effect, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Lumina, the Twilight Sworn Shaman, level 3, Dark Attribute Spellcaster type monster, 1000 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can banish one Lightsworn monster from your hand or graveyard and target one banished Lightsworn monster except Lumina, the Twilight Sworn Shaman, in such assembly. Once per turn, if another Lightsworn monster effect is activated, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Raiko, the Twilight Sworn Fighter, level 2, Dark Attribute Beast type monster, 200 attack, 100 defense. If this card is normal, summoned, or flip face up, you can target one banished Lightsworn monster from your hand or graveyard. You can target one Lightsworn monster from your hand or graveyard, banish one target on the field. Once per turn, if another Lightsworn monster activates its effect, you send top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. March of the Dark Barrage. Target one Lightsworn monster in your graveyard that has a level added to your hand, and banish a number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the original level of that monster in your hand. You can activate one March of the Dark Barrage once per turn. So basically, this is going to tell the story of how the Lightsworn monsters went from good to bad, I guess. And also, Jane's a woman. They really dislike bunch of her features. Anyway, thus the Lightsworn possess ultimate power. Sometimes even for them, the evil that appears too great when the enemy is too fierce. They have no choice but to give up on justice. That is not an option. Deep within the realm of light lies a tight sealed chest. When a mighty enemy appears, the treasure box's lid is open. Neatly folded rows, black, with a warrior of justice, preceding the powers of darkness. Then for slumbers the twilight clock. Adorned by a Lightsworn, a warrior of justice, embedded with the powers of both light and darkness. They who wear the twilight cloth show no mercy to the forces of evil. Joining forces with the Black Punishment Dragon, these warriors will not relate in their onslaught until the wicked is vanquished from the world. And there's also the scenario of the Lightsworn. So they're wearing these magical cloths. Oh, Genesis, the Lightsworn Mender. Alright, so now we get to practice with Twilight Sworn. So yeah, even though they convert darkness, the Twilight Sworn are gonna wear, the Lightsworn are now enduring their dark cloths. Our opponent's deck will consist of Raiko, the Twilight Sworn Fighter, Lumina, the Twilight Sworn Shaman, Jane, the Twilight Sworn General, Lila, the Twilight Sworn Enchantress, Punishment Dragon, Dark Attribute level 8 Dragon type monster with 3,000 attack, 2600 defense. Cannot be normal on set, must be system from your hand by possession 4 or more banished Lightsworn monsters with a different name. Once returned, click back, you may pay 1000 life points. Shuffle into the deck all cards in the graveyard face up banished, except for Lightsworn monsters. Once per turn, if your Lightsworn monster's effect is activated, you can send top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This monster is basically the dark version of Judgment Dragon, who also adorned Dark Cloak to basically ravage against evil. Twilight Twin Dragons. If you control a someone messaging? Oh no. If you control Punishment Dragon, target one Judgment Dragon in your graveyard, add it to your hand, and send the top 4 cards of your deck to your graveyard. If this card is sent from the deck to graveyard by a Livestream monster's effect, you can target one Punishment Dragon in your graveyard and add it to your hand, then banish the top 4 cards of your deck. So basically, this was trying to give Livestream the edge that they didn't have at that time, which was to convey the ability to use Banish, or use the Banish zone to their advantage, and also in conjunction to the Twilight that they were. So we're going to play the practice duel, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more duels to interact with, and they're probably going to be just part of the last time we played against damn World Legacy shit. Unexpected. Alright, what makes Twilight Sworn deck unique? Twilight Sworn monsters have effects that send cards from the graveyard when a Light Sworn monster activates their effect. Planning timing to at which you activate these effects to pull off some deadly graveyard strategies. You can also use their effects to banish one Light Sworn monster. And you have 4 more banished Light Sworn monsters with a different name. You can summon Punishment Dragon. Alright, so our opponent begins with a set card. It is now our turn. Let us draw. Oh, garnish the Livestream Dragon. Alright, it's our turn. Set up everything to such summon Punishment Dragon and win this turn. First, summon Ryko, the Twilight Sworn Fighter, and activate its effect. So we're going to banish you, and then target you. Next, activate Solar Recharge. Send right into a graveyard. Draw 2, nothing. Wilson. It's a wolf. Right though. Here's 2. Now activate a Twin Twilight Dragon. Card that was sent to the grave. Yes. To add Punishment Dragon to my hand. Now, let me guess. There are 4 banished Light Sworn monsters. You can special summon Punishment Dragon. Punishment Dragon. Oh, he doesn't get an animation. You now attack your opponent's life monster. What cards do I have banished, by the way? We have this. Oh, we have Dark Honest. Once I turn your main phase, you can turn this card face up to your hand during damage step. When a dark monster battles the opponent's monster, quick effect. You can send this card from your deck from your hand to the graveyard. That opponent's monster loses attack equal to its own attack until the end of this turn. And then you have Livestream Lumina, like Twilight Sworn Lumina, Lila, Jane, and we have Livestream Grass. But that, the Twilight Sworn monsters are all Light Sworn monsters. So, yeah, they still count for Light Sworn. So they count for JD. And they have different names from their original counterparts. So you're basically good. So, hell yeah. It's a great way to be a Light Sworn. Alright, so, the Messenger of Justice appears at dusk. Yeah, that's actually the image of what Livestream JD is, Punishment Dragon is coming from. PD. Haha, PD JD. Alright, so we can go north and duel. We can keep straight and go duel and unlock the other door. We're actually going to keep straight and unlock the other door. So, use the effects of the Twilight Sworn monsters. The cards in your deck sent to the graveyard by another effect without waiting for the end phase. Always check what type of Light Sworn monsters are in the banish or in the graveyard, determining if when Judgment Dragon or Punishment Dragon are called. And think about countermeasures. So our deck will consist of 3 copies of Ryko with Twilight Sworn Fighter, Lumina, 3 copies of 2 copies of Ryko, Twilight Sworn Ryko, 3 copies of Twilight Sworn Lumina, 2 copies of Wolf, 2 copies of Aaron, 3 copies of Raiden, 2 copies of Phyllis, 2 copies Felice, 2 copies of Twilight Sworn Jane, 2 copies of Twilight Sworn Lila, 2 copies of Dark Honest, 1 copy of Celestia, 1 copy of Garrus, 1 copy of JD, 1 copy of PD, 3 solar recharges, 3 copies of March of the Dark Brigade, 2 copies of Twilight Thorn, Twilight Twin Dragon, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, 2 copies of Twilight Eraser. If you control 2 or more Light Swarm monsters with the same type but a different name, you can banish 2 Light Swarm monsters from your graveyard. Then you can target 2 cards on field and manage them. If this card is left from the deck to the graveyard by Light Swarm effect, you should summon 1 Light Swarm monster from your hand. Twilight Swarm Cloak. We have Glorious Illusion. Activate this by targeting 1 Light Swarm monster in your graveyard to summon that target and attack position to ensure the end phase and send 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. It's basically their variation of Call the Haunted. Formula Synchron. Michael the Arclight Sworn. Shooting Riser Dragon. Cyber's Quantum Dragon. Darkened Dragon. Chaos Goddess, Judgment, the Dragon of Heaven, Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon, Levier, the Sea Dragon, Minerva, the Exile Ice One, Kriston Hawkley, Vibrex, Nightmare Phoenix, Curious, the Lightsworn Dominion, Nightmare Unicorn, and Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Requires 3 monsters with a different name, with this card is summon using a level 7 or higher monster or monsters as material. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, this card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of the following effects. It gains 1500 attack. This card can make a second attack during your next turn, during the battle phase of your next turn, or banish one card on the field. This is basically the Link version of Chaos, of Blackluster Soldier and Void of the Beginning. I believe in the OC's off Chaos Soldier, the Void of the Beginning. So yeah, that is in our deck, right? Yeah, that's our deck. And then our opponent's deck is just a copy of it. Yeah, so alright, well, we'll go ahead and restart this duel, shall we? So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more duels, well, 8 more duels, but we have 4 more battle 6s. And yeah, it's time to battle with the Lightstorm. So I believe we go first. I want to summon, no, I'm going to set Cloak, but I'm going to summon Raikou. This card comes on the flip, you start to be around the graveyard. Dimensional card on the field, in phase. No. I know, shit, I could have banished Celestia. It's fine. Our not fine is Ouch, Minerva, Lightwave Sanctuary. Once per turn, you can send 1 Lightwave monster from your hand to the graveyard. You can target 1 of the Lightwave monsters from your graveyard to add that card from your hand. Each time cards are set from your graveyard, place 1 shine counter on this card. If a Lightsword monster unless you control a card effect, remove 2 shine counters from this card. Bring inside the field for each Lightsword monster that was going to be destroyed inside. Okay. There's literally nothing I can do, so I'm just going to set that and then my turn. I should get me some water. I left my other cup at home. I'm at work. Fuck me. Activate. And maybe I should have waited. I'm such a fan. Nice. Draw. Keyword here is pleb. I want to surrender. This is a really bad hand. You have 4 bricks, and the only thing that was saving you was a fuck up, yo. It was not a good play. So I should have waited, or I should have banished. I at least had lane. I'm not gonna play Glorious, but please just don't give me the same hand. Oh god. Alright, it's my turn. Solar Recharge. We're sending Raikou to the graveyard. To draw 2? Military. Alright, is there a quick effect? Yeah, it is a quick effect. Let's summon the lovely enchantress, Lila. And we're gonna set this card, Hidden Arcana. And I actually do like the fact that Lila's upgrade is her with a more wizard look. It looks quite cute on her. Alright, draw. I'm gonna summon Raiden. Activate Raiden. Also, I'm gonna make Lila. Belief. And yeah, I'm gonna activate Twilight Eraser. A Twilight Eraser and summon Jane. And then summon Belief. And then I'm going to let's do that. Include this card, the card one off the hook and this is how the cards do that too. No massive thing. There really isn't anyone on this list. I want Light and Dark Master. You know what? Let's do that. We're gonna synchro summon. Let's take you. And let's take you. And become you. We're gonna synchro to the form. Chaos Ruler, the chaotic magical dragon. Alright, activate his effect. Let's get the top 5 cards of our deck. I'm gonna add, we're gonna add Lumina to our hand. And we're gonna add the rest of the cards to the graveyard. We're gonna set you face down. And then, is there anyone we can summon? Check and gets us any other card to the graveyard. How about we pop the back row? Because I don't know what's back there. I just don't know anything. So we're gonna summon Nightmare Phoenix in attack mode. Nightmare Phoenix is effect. We're gonna send Jane to the grave so we can destroy the back row. Alright, nice. Let's battle, shall we? Phoenix attack. Right though. I should have put it. Oh, and look, as well. Okay, battle. Oh, really? Okay, bye Celestia. And bye Jane. Hello. Chaos Ruler. Let's go Dragon of Chaos. I think I can only do that once per turn, right? Yeah, gonna use each effect of this month. Okay, that's fine. Let's fuck with our opponent. Hello, Nightmare Phoenix. How you doing, love? Nightmare Phoenix. Nightmare Phoenix is up front. I like fucking with my opponent. Fire I go. I end my turn. Go for it, Luna. I'm gonna try to summon that. Raiden. Oh, we're gonna see Black Rose Dragon? Ooh, we're gonna see Black Rose. Ooh, oh no, we're gonna see Michael. We're gonna see Black Rose Dragon? Let's have Ryko, right? Yeah, let's go with Ryko. Even though Retro is like not gonna be anything important. March. They did hurt a little. Just a little. Michael. What's my turn? Damn, really? Okay. Wait, why won't he be summoned? Hold on. Oh, was he banished? Oh, I think he was. Oh, but banish it when it leaves the field. That's fucking stupid. Writing's a fact. Flesh. Yeah, and cloak. Slow. Yeah, release into thing. Oh my god. Ooh. Wolf. Minerva. Minerva. Okay. Fuck. Damn it. Really? Rough. Is there anyone in the deck that I can use? I can summon Legends. Okay, suicide, yes, but it's probably the only one I can do, huh? Let's see. Interaction. One more team in 1, 2, 3, and QB4. Hold on, I need to refresh my one more. With different names. To destroy other cards in the field. Yeah, just kind of fucked up. Right? I summon Luna. But this is the only move I can do. Oh, I can't even push for it. Oh, that's joyous. Alright, let's go. Fucking dragon. Bye, Michael. Battle. Yeah, I knew this was coming. God damn. Okay, they got a little overkill. Fuck. Alright. We gotta go back. We gotta keep going. Make me go first. Fine. Jane. least I know that fucking blue. Right. Always Friday. Friday though? Oh, honest. Oh no. God. Drop. I'm gonna summon Lumina. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's a nice little last step we have. Okay. Activate. Yes. Activate. I'm gonna banish Lila to summon Jane. And attack them. I'm gonna set this here. And then we're going to battle them. Attack. And I think the only smart move right now is to go for Michael. Can I go for Michael? I can't go for Michael. Whatever shit is this? I hate everything right now. So fine. Ryder. Jane. Lumina. Oh, accident. One of the highlighters. Rider. Punishing Dragon Slime. Oh, and I finally got that off. Yes. Oh shit. Session Slime. Punishing Dragon. Battle phase. Punishment Dragon for game. Nice. How much is big, tall, and dark? Punishment Dragon. I believe there's only one result. Oh. He's from Coda the Duelist. It's like a dollar card. Oh wow. Poor not JD. How there you are. How there you are. We're gonna unlock the other door. Oh, we got Jade in the Twilight Spectrum. We're gonna unlock this. I believe if we win, if we press gold, the reward. Oh, it's not a light sworn deck. It's light spiral. Okay. One of these is supposed to be the light sworn deck, isn't it? No, it's JD. We get the chance to open the packs though. Okay, is it one of you guys that give us to that? No, it's not you. Oh, I think it's you. No, you just give us the icon for punishment dragon. Oh, okay. Oh, what is our learner deck? Oh, more lights away. Ooh, with chaos. Ooh, with chaos. We're gonna be playing with some chaos this morning. The heart of justice enveloped by darkness. Ooh, okay. Blackluster soldier, unavoidable beginning. We have Chaos Desolate. Can I be the most summon or set message to summon from your hand, banishing one light or dark monster from your graveyard. While a field spell is on face up on the field, your opponent cannot target light or dark monsters you control with card effects. You can target card in the field up to the number of face-up field spells on the field and banish them. You're going to use this effect of Chaos Desolate. This is basically a monster based off of Neo Desolate, which was a water monster that had the ability to remove all cards, destroy all the cards on the field except for itself, while the field spell Umi was on the field. Yeah, you guys remember Umi? Yeah, ooh, Chaos Dragon here. We have Chaos. We have the Chaos Creator. Oh yeah, they're getting real dark. Ooh, a Chaos Valkyria. Excuse me, making her elegant appearance. What is our field spell? Ooh, Chaos Zone. Yeah, Chaos Space. Oh yeah, they want you to Twilight this shit the fuck up. So let's play with Twilight, shall we? I wonder what was ringing. Oh, that was my phone. Stuff I really too much care about, but it's that. Alright, let's do it, shall we? Oh, it's my turn. Activate our field spell, Chaos Zone. So, each time a monster is banished, you place one chaos counter on this card up to the number of those monsters. Once per turn, you can remove 4 counters or 4 chaos. You can remove 4 or more chaos monsters. You can target one banished monster with a level equal to the number of cards that summon that target. If this card leaves the field by opening this card effect, you can add one light or dark monster from your deck to your hand whose level is equal to or less than the equal to the number of chaos counters that were on this card. Charge of the Light Brigade. We're gonna send Wolf to graveyard. Draw 2, mill 2. Ride in the Lifeborn hand. We just lost BLS. This is bullshit. Fuck this deck. Holy shit, we just lost BLS. I got Dark Crafter. Oh yeah, Dark. Alright, what's the turn? Anything vanished. I'm trying to think what I can do. Okay. Summon. Activate. So I really don't have much else to do right now. Attack. Direct attack. Attack again. Minerva. Exile, like Minerva. Nothing. Okay. In phase. I was hoping she milled something good for me. Charge of the Light Brigade. Dark Creator. Dark Grapher. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Okay. try this again. Minerva. Activate. Activate. Chaos phase. To add punishment dragon to my let's battle. Jane attack. Minerva dance. Is it game? Yeah, this is game. I thought I was about to lose to battle. Jane attack. Minerva for game. I didn't have to summon any of my chaos monsters. Literally, I just did 2 days. Alright. The Dark Force of Justice. Alright, that is clear, and then I believe we received the card. Oh, no, we received Dark Gem. Alright. And then the last duel. Grand Maju Gazette. Oh, wow. This Twilight Swarm focused deck is based on monsters taking advantage of advantage cards. Gizmo Garochi, the Serpent Sky Slasher, Gen Maju Diza. Oh wow, yeah, this is crazy. Gen Maju Diza, Twilight Swarm, and just a big ass beast. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's Archman. I'm gonna summon everyone's favorite back bitch, Lila. And then in my turn, Lila. Is that Rogue and Jimmy? This is? No, Cher. Oh, fuck. Zombie mask there. Yeah. Okay. Our turn. Draw. Harpie's feather dusted. Lumina. Pitch Gareth. The summon Gareth. No one here is a 2. Well, let's battle him, shall we? Attacks. Alright, in phase. Lumina. Gareth. My jaws are done for my. Oh, fuck, this is for me. Chain. Force. Fine. Fine. We got this. We got this. Draw. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? Judgment Dragon. Activate. Nuke the field. Lumina. Battle. Lumina. JD. JD. Oh, Fairy Tale Snow. Oh, that's a bad bitch card right there. Come on. Yeah, so, from my graveyard, we will banish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To summon our girl. Fairy Tale Snow. Isn't she so cute and fluffy? And she's a bad bitch, so you might want to watch her. Summon Raikou. Raikou is that? We're gonna banish. Please come out here. To banish our opponent's set card. Mizuki. Lumina. Raikou. Okay, Lumina is in fact. So, select one card to banish. Celestia. To summon Police. Phillips. Battle phase. 200 to the face. 1k to the face. 1100 to the face. JD to the face. Maybe I am good with like. That was Juju. Alright. Now that we have beaten. We've cleared the bottom half of normal tools. We got Punishment Dragon's icon. So now we're gonna go to the top. And we're gonna play off like a check deck. I think this is just pure life sword at this point. Let me check my bank account. For personal reasons, I need to check my bank account. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Is this Starry Night? Oh my god, it is. When you're playing versus in this river, this is on level 7, like monster, dragon monster. Oh Jesus! Charge of the Light Brigade. So attack these cards from my deck to the grave. To add one light sword monster from my deck graveyard to my hand. Let's add right then. I wanted to add Lumina, but apparently that's not working out for me. What's in my graveyard? Samuel, Theo. When this card is in your hand, you draw no monsters, so you ask this card to summon light monster from your hand. Okay, so it's basically to help summon JD. But I don't have JD, but we can banish to summon you. This is. I'm gonna butcher this monster's name. This is Balufita, the Grand Radiant. The Grand Radiant. You can tribute summon this card in the rank, 30 years from the phase of the card that you can manage this card. When you have to exhaust, you tribute summon this card. If this card is thrown off summon from your hand, make your opponent back cards with their back face down to the number of cards in their hand until and then they shuffle their entire hand into the deck. And if they do, they add their hand. Okay. This probably didn't help me. I don't think it did. Hyperless. So let's see defense. We're gonna activate Starry Night Ceremony. During your main phase, you can reveal one light dragon monster in your hand to add one level 7 light dragon monster from your deck to your hand and place that real monster on the bottom of your deck. Your hand activates one level 7 light monster from your hand. Use one star for one turn and one star turn. Alright. So activate. Let's reveal Rail. Let's ram you to add. Yeah, let's add you Starry Night Starry Dragon, which is basically Ciaru. Alright. And then what's an action? So Shinigami, Layla the Light Charmer, Dominion, Big Eye, Averaging Air Knight Parshaft. Can we synchro for Radiant? Stardust Radiant Dragon? No, we can't. Hit Potion again. Hit Potion. This monster gives attack for 500 attack to all light monsters. Attack and defense to all light monsters. Decreases 400 attack for all dark. To all dark. So literally charge. Starry Night Sky. Active. No song? Battlefield? Oh yeah, I had none more. Nice. Alright. Okay, and we move on to the next pack. Not the next pack, but we move on to the next duel. Alright. The 1-2-6 duel. Jesus. Alright, well we're at it. Let's go to the next duel. So now this is Judgment Run. So we have Omni Dragon Bortor. Okay. We have this is Iron Dragon Tamaton. You have 3 or more cards in the same card. This is in this card. Yeah, you can destroy stuff. Ooh, yeah, this is also a little nasty because this is a little dark dragon. You got cards like Mana Dragon, and you got Fantastical Dragon Phantasmes. Yeah, this is just like Dragon Heaven. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's party with the big boys. Alright, you guys, let's party with the big boys. Duel. There is literally nothing in my hand I can play. Reinforcement of the army. Writing. Okay. Summon writing. Writing's effect. Writing's effect. Police. Both fucking tuners, aren't they? God damn it. Ooh, what the fuck? Are you serious? I was on the Time Lord? Lila the Large Fantastical Dragon Phantasm. Activate. This card. Hey, it's our girl, Lila. And no, it's not Lila. No, I remember someone actually did it. It was like, no, her name is Lila. No, it's Lila. Monster Reborn. Plebs. Phyllis. She's such a saint. Phyllis. Ooh, can we synchro? Ooh, we can't synchro. Let's take our tune, our non-tune. Yeah, let's synchro for Judgment Dragon. Then we can summon our own Judgment Dragon. Let's go, JD. Battle phase. Hell yeah, look at all this attack power. What the fuck is this Yu-Gi-Oh game? Fuck. Okay, I hope whatever that is can't be summoned. Okay, good. Yeah, this again. Ooh, yeah. But that was real quick, too. Jesus Christ, that was real quick. Alright. And that was basically all 6 duels. So now I can use my own deck to play these. So if I use my deck on this one, I obtain Photon Charge. If I use my deck here, I get 2 tickets. If I use my deck here, I get 200 gems. If I use my deck here, I get... What is this? Bright Light? Target tribute 1 Dark Monster with 15 or more attack. Ensure all monsters on the field after summon this turn. And I believe that's where your digrapher is background. Okay, if I use my deck here, I attain 2 tickets, and I believe I get gems here? No, 4 tickets. Okay, so let me... Hold on, let me fix my deck first, because I think my deck was only meant for that damn... Oh, no, I have... Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, good, I can't use my regular deck. Okay, so let's go back to solo. By the way, anyone notice something different? Yeah, that is El Shadow Construct. That's my El Shadow Construct being displayed there. Why is El Shadow Construct there? Because I got Queen. And I made sure I got my Queen. So, let's actually talk about what was going on earlier today, or actually what's been happening this last week. So, for those who have been living under a tree, Konami decided to drop their Exceed events. During the Exceed events, you can only play an extra that consists of Exceed monsters. There are also certain monsters that are banned, because a lot of that shit was getting ridiculous. So, the issue at hand is people are not happy because people weren't happy with the fact that there was a suicide deck that had been created to basically farm for the points, because originally the points were you gain 100 if you won, 200 if 50 if you lost, and you got none if you surrender. So people bitched about it, I guess because they wanted a better reward. I don't. Oh fuck, JD. I didn't think you on the battlefield. Yeah, activate. So yeah, people bitched about, I guess, the reward, which I think is also dumb. It was like, guys, you're really this upset because you aren't getting more cards? I don't understand Yu-Gi-Oh players. I don't. They're so stupid. It's like, guys, be happy you have something, because it could be worse. Allegheny gets it's like, it's like, guys, you're being babies about it. Like, are you mad because the deck is farming cards that you don't own? Or are you mad at the fact that the deck is just better than half the shit you're all running? That you bitch about in even modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Outside of a digital playground. It's like, you can't pick and choose your better people. Like, it was literally cool being upset because they couldn't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, no. I don't understand Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't. It's like, you guys are mad because you're not getting a better reward? It was 100 points. It's not like you guys weren't already farming. And then here's the thing, people who are creating the suicide decks, right? We're basically giving you free wins. I don't understand modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Why are you guys upset that someone was giving you freebies? I don't get that. I don't at all. Harpie perfumer. Elegant gets this in Harpie time. So I'm basically about to pop my from this back. Because I'm basically gonna start. Oh, you know what I can do too? Let's let's not. No, we can do that. Harpie can do that. Oh, he needs that first. I think I can KO my opponent right now. But yeah, it was like, you guys are really just upset about points. And then, was it TVS Yu-Gi-Oh got mad at me because I said, I don't understand why Yu-Gi-Oh players are getting upset about this. Like, you guys bitch about almost every fucking thing. You have what you, like, you guys only wanted this because you were getting, because you wanted more points. Yeah, they wanted more points. These are y'all friends, by the way. These are not mine. Mine aren't just dumb. It's like, he's like, did you hear about the points? I really don't. I got what I wanted. Like, I don't know what the points of the resources are now. And from what it seems like, it may not even be much. Like, I already got a whole stack of gems. I got my construct icon. Like, I'm sad. It's just like, you guys just like, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh players just want everything to bitch about. And there's no reason to bitch. It's like, you guys didn't like, if you guys didn't like that, you should, oh well, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh where people farm shit. Like, am I wrong? Like, I'm not wrong, because it's true. I was like, oh my god, I have to hear Yu-Gi-Oh players be crybabies for 4 hours, for days. Like, I don't know what's worse, Yu-Gi-Oh players or Smash Brothers, man. I mean, we can say both. Either one is true. But that's the sad part about this. Elegant Ego for another album. They're like Wing Reckless one drop too, you know. We play Ego. So they'll happy later. So yeah, it was just like a revolving door of guys, what the actual fuck are you mad about? And there was no legitimate reason. It's just like, I'm just mad because I'm mad. And it's like, and this is why I don't fuck with people. Elegant Gifts populated. Elegant Gifts. Harpie ladies. So there's some clean shit right here. Jeep the Verdant Blossom. Yeah, my Harpie loses her attack points, but I get Bird. Harpie Dancer. And then I'm going to swap out you. Yes. To summon you. Look, Bird. And then I'm going to summon you. Yes. So yeah, that, like, my whole intake on the whole Yu-Gi-Oh thing is Yu-Gi-Oh players are just big ass babies. Because they're never satisfied. They're always angry about something. And it's just like, guys, it is just a game. Get over it. Konami's like, we're gonna make this serious for a big ass grown baby. And we're gonna make sure you guys get more points now. Because people want to play Suicide Gun. Which was like, I don't see the point of being mad about the Suicide Gun. Because it still didn't help. They're still gonna play it and just farm. I'll just call you some more. Oh, yeah, well, some work here, but hi, Agni. So if my opponent tries to do stupid shit, I can counter. Oh, my opponent's really thinking about it. Like, do I really need to do this? Like, yeah, you kind of really do. Because if you can't summon anything, I'm going to need it. Ooh, Deathless. JD. Grafter. Oh, that was actually a smart move. I gotta see some of the very first people when I saw. Synchro or C? Oh, big C. I don't have a light monster in my field. JD. Rider. Judgment. Okay, I got one turn before JD does dumb shit. Okay. There's no other Harpies in my field, brother. Oh, there's Harpie Lady Sisters and like that. Oh, fucking brother. Okay, there's some. Ego. Hey, Ego. Summon Sisters. One Replicant. Okay. And pray for something good, because I'm gonna need it. Come on, Oracle. That's not... But I lost this, because there's no way I can get out of that. Like, even if I try to conduct her, I can only kill, like, one monster. The other three are gonna kill me. What I should have did was summon the barrier statue and have that stuff wouldn't have tried to counter that. Rhoda for riding, Char for Gera, Solar Recharge for Philippe, Jar Rating, Raiden, Millet. Can I win this time? Maybe? Channel. Always nice. Harpers. Some more. Back. There we go. Big girl. Right. So I'm gonna make nothing. I'm actually gonna go ahead and be smart and actually honestly like that. Get the damn barriers statue on the field. I'm not dealing with this bullshit later. No, add hearts again. There's a reason. You're gonna have to force your opponent down to actually do something. Jane. And that's not help. Miss Valley, Apex, AP. So normal family. Activate. Battle. Some more attack. Yeah.
and it will be good. Alright. Awesome. Alright. So that's one down. Tickets. 200 gems. Let's go. Oh, and just, oh yeah. Iceborne Judgment. Let's look at JD. Cause, yay. And then more. God. So, cancel. That's not gonna help me. It's just not. No, it won't help me. Because, yeah, this. Oh, yeah, man. Sounded, yeah. A line nearest split? Like, I think I have it now? Question mark? No! Okay, I didn't have a way around. I think I have a way around. No, well, let's go into battle. Let's not even play games right now. Let's go into battle. From the hand. From the grave. Fuck, I should have like statue, but fuck it. What do you do again? Fucking seconds. No. Bird. Bird. No, I'm not losing this time. That. Ring it worthless. Harpie channel. Discard sisters. Keep summon perfumer. Perfect. Choose add ego. Okay, what's that? Tribute. For a Time Lord. Okay. We can do the either player's turn? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it said during either player's turn. I was going to say, oh, fuck no. Harpie lady. Cyber Slash Harpie lady. Activate. 1, 2, 3. Heal. Or bell. Hysteric Sign. At ego. Activate. Sisters. Anti-growl. I know this overkill, but okay, I need to make sure Honest can't do shit. Battle phase. Attack. Okay, no Honest. Sisters game. Oh Lord. What was that? Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell did I drop? Okay. Hey, chat is fixed. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's awesome. So, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Less stress and 3-day weekends are a great thing. Okay, 200 gems. So, how many duels we have left? 3 more before we end this? Okay. So, I think now we're gonna start having more chaos. Joy. And I think if we beat this, we get the pack for We got a 24-hour usage of the package. What the fuck is his hand? This is a hand. This is not a hand you want to have against Livestream. You get a lot of gems actually from solo mode. I think the grand total, I know it's not 200 because it's way too many areas. I want to say, I believe it's over 200. It's over 2,000 gems. I know for a fact it's over 2,000. Hysteric Party. Sorry, Jane. Well, at least my Harpies can keep you off my right foot. Lila's gonna mill. Jane is gonna mill. Rogue is gonna activate, but I think Rogue's effect now wears off. So that was a waste of time and space. Alright, we're gonna beat Face in, because why not? And I think the worst thing I'd have to deal with may not even be here. Or it could be. Hold on, how many of these stats are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I could expect JD. Felice. And I think the trade-off is just Synchron. Yeah, man. Lumina. For Celestia. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Fuck. I'm gonna do 3K Celestia. No, I don't. I want to deal with 3K Celestia. So, fuck the Celestia. I don't know her. We are not taking chances right now. Because if I have to deal with Celestia and her bullshit, I'm getting rid of Celestia. I'm making my opponent have to deal with a tribute monster. Ego. Bounce. Yep, Celestia. So not only do they have to tribute for her, they're gonna have to waste the monster to do such. Hardly lady. For the safe note of what I'm about to do, let's do this now. Because if I do have to do you at least know that my cards are gonna be active. So 1, 2. Yeah, select all my Harpie. Oh yes, it looks fine. Okay, no, I don't need that. I do need 1. So I can't kill you now, but I can set up for my birds. Oh, Nando's hit their OP and their Q. Well, OP is one thing. Q, I mean, we can go further up the scale. Cause why not? You know, it's like the assets are what makes this workable. I'm just saying. There's a lot of assets. And birds. A lot of birds. I'm so mad this is banned in TCG. I'm just gonna say that now. Okay. This just got better. Like I took a bad hand and I made some good out of it. So, fun fact. I was reading forums yesterday. And someone said, someone said it's about time we get a Link 3 Harpie monster. or fusion. Do you play your barrier statue? Yes, I actually do play the barrier statue, which I'm going to summon right now because I don't want to risk running into JD, because there could be a possibility JD could be summoned, and this is why stuff is just, yeah. We're just gonna I do run the barrier statue. The TCG deck is just gonna help spam barrier statue for the game itself. I haven't played the physical card game for so long, and I haven't really tested anything since the new Forbidden Limited is, because I'm just buying shit right now online. Like, I'm buying a whole gang of shit. Like, I don't mind telling you guys exactly what I bought off of a TCG player. Like, it's a whole lot of shit. I'm buying Exodia pieces. My first time owning Exodia, because I've never owned Exodia. I think besides the Egyptian God cards, I've never owned a piece of Exodia. So, I bought one of each common from online, from TCG player. Because we have time, I can talk about this. I ordered Toon Harpie Lady, because I don't have a set of Toon Harpie Lady. Oh, you gotta go eat, Nando? Okay. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. It was nice of you to stop by. You're always welcome. And tell Josh I said hello. Okay, so... yeah, so I bought a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, like, the last couple of days. And I'm gonna read off the list now. I got 2 copies of Future Visions coming, a set of Toon Harpie Ladies coming, a set of Common Royal Magical Library, and a set of Italian Royal Magical Library, because I guess I wanted a set. They're really cheap. Actually, if anyone notices, foreign cards online are actually a lot cheaper to get, depending on the language. Oh yeah, depending on the language, it's actually really cheap to get certain cards. Not all cards, I'm just gonna say that now, but certain cards. Because I have 2 more Italian Harpie Conductor with their Lost Star. Yeah, I have them. Actually, they just came today. When I got home, I had got my mail, and it was in the mail. So I got a common of each from Legendary Deck 2. Left arm of the Forbidden One, left leg of the Forbidden One, right arm of the Forbidden One, left leg, left arm, right leg, and the head of Exodia. So that'll be my first time owning all 5 pieces of Exodia. I got a triple set of Slot Frog, which this took me a long period of time to fucking get. So thank God they're coming. Solitaire Magician, which I have not owned since old school Fortune Lady days. So I'll have Fortune Ladies. I'll have basically all the Fortune Lady cards in sets. Solitaire Magician and Future Vid. For the fun fact, Solitaire Magician, she is actually she becomes Fortune Lady Every. They share the same color scheme, art design, and style, except Fortune Lady Every is 3 levels higher than her, and I believe her attack and defense is also more. But Solitaire Magician is not technically a Fortune Lady, but she's the card that utilizes Fortune Lady in her effect. 3 copies of Lureless Bird Call, 3 Alpha, the Master of Bees, 3 Justy Break, 3 Silent Mining, and 3 Common Charity. This is actually because I'm building, on the side, I'm building a weird variant of the Silent Minings I wanted just because I haven't had a set, and these were as cheap as they were getting. It's a set of 3 for like $1 each, and then that's going to be really good for Cyber's deck. So if you're playing Cyber's decks, Silent Mining is definitely something you need to go for. If you're playing Salamangreat, I think Marine Princesses uses it because they're all Cypress as well. Um, and then the Master of Beast Alpha, I wanted that because it's a really good belt. I got 3 copies of Emergency Teleport coming from the Great Creators, which I was super excited for that reprint. And that's pretty much it right now. And then I have a friend, Shag. He's going to be he's looking into some cards for me. Nibiru the Primordial Beam and Nadir Servant, which I'm holding off on buying. I want to get my shit together. And then he has a German first edition Harpie Channeler, a Harpie Channeler Lost Art, and then an Ultra English Harpie Channeler that I'm interested in because Bird Queens. Anyway, so yeah, I got all of that basically lined up. And now people are gonna ask, is this what you're doing with your tax money? Some of it. A majority of it's going to a fucking washer and dryer because my house needs a new washer and dryer, so we're gonna be working that out. So I'm putting a good chunk of money on the side for that. And then I need to get a Switch Auto so I can start live streaming via my Switch because I do have an Elgato. I want to test out my Elgato. I mean, well, I tested my Elgato before, but my current Switch, my original Switch was one of the Model A Switches, which means it had every Model A problem you can think of. It had Joy-Con drift, the plastic and stuff started breaking. It's not viable as an actual source to stream off of because it started overheating because it has no back. So because of that, I can't use it anymore like I wanted to. So I'm gonna buy me a Switch Auto when I get the chance. And I think I was one of many people who said, "Oh, I'm never gonna buy a Switch Auto." Yeah, I lied. Yeah, I lied because I actually do want an auto. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a Switch Auto. I cannot wait to get a Switch Auto. Also, because I'm a greedy bitch and I wanted another Switch anyway. And then buy a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Yu-Gi-Oh shit that I don't need. No, I'm probably gonna buy some games. I'm gonna buy some more games for my Switch Auto so I can play stuff on my Switch. And then I think I'm gonna finally cave and maybe pay the $70 or upgrade to the $70 plan for Nintendo Online so I can play Mario Kart and other games. Because I'm a fucking gamer and I love it. And also I'm a sheep. Even though I'm still mad at Nintendo, I'm a big ass sheep. So, yeah, alright. With a lot of that said, we're gonna start the next game, and I think this is more Chaos Monsters. So, yeah, more chaos. And, I think that's a good segue to some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff there. I have some history with building variants of Chaos. Because Chaos was a deck where, while Harpies didn't have a lot of support at the time, I built Chaos. And I had fun. My first iteration of Chaos actually was with Chaos Stun. It was DCK, Thunder Kings. God, it was a whole lot of just Chaos everyone. And so I get a lot of people who ask, like, what is the whole, what generates Chaos? So basically, if your deck consists of light and dark attributed monsters, your deck is considered Chaos. Don't ask me how that works. Just it works. And Chaos, for its most part, has a ton of boss monsters, and they're really amazing bosses. Their first original start was Invasion of Chaos. This is the first set in the Yu-Gi-Oh series to ever have or obtain Chaos monsters in its set. So, oh fuck, I was wrong part. Damn it. It's fine. So yeah, Chaos started off with Invasion of Chaos. It was Um, the cover monster for it was actually, what is it, Dark Magician of Chaos? He was the cover monster. And then following from that was Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning, which was a secret rare in the set. Chaos Emperor Envoy of the End, another secret rare in the set. And I think Chaos Sorcerer, who was a common in the set. And Jesus, there was so many monsters in that set. Like, it was one of the sets in Yu-Gi-Oh's history that revolutionized what it was to play Yu-Gi-Oh at the time. Because the more cards started coming out, the more cards started to utilize for those types of decks. And then it was just one thing after another, and then you're basically, like, you had a pretty decent Chaos deck. It wasn't till, like, Force the Breaker, where, Breaker the Magical Warrior came out, or I think, no, Breaker was a special edition card for another set, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember old school Yu-Gi-Oh, so I do apologize. I don't remember a lot about old school Yu-Gi-Oh at certain points. But I do remember Breaker was part of the deck. I think he was a late 2006 card. No, he had to be further than that. He had to be earlier than that. Cause fuck, I must lose a card. Fuck, I wanted that. Damn it. Yeah, it's a lot of like other cards. Cause I think Breaker wasn't initially had his own set. I want to say Breaker was in a 10. Or in a special pack, and that's how Breaker got into the deck itself. Or I think the OCG got him before the TCG ever did. For safety measures right here, this is where you summon your barrier stat sheet. If you're playing any deck that isn't light or dark, this is where you get your barrier stat sheet. You don't want to fuck up shit right now. Anyway, yeah, that's basically where Chaos got a lot of his start, with Invasion of Chaos. And then, really, Monster Reborn. Oh, I guess they don't Harpie. Why did the barrier statue? I'm so confused. Why didn't he take out the statue? I'm gonna go get Perfumer, because I can now search for 2 instead of 1. But yeah, that was, I'm trying to remember. When did Breaker come? Because Breaker is Force of the Breaker. It's, was it Magician's Force? I think Magician's Force had it, and I think they might have reprinted it. Oh, hi Harpie Feather Duster. I kind of don't need you because, unfortunately, my field's kind of already set up for things. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to Synchro for Cyber Slash, and then I'm going to bounce back my Harpie Lady over there by taking advantage of my Alluring Mirror Slit. So, yeah, God, my Yu-Gi-Oh history is bad with certain monsters, so forgive me, because I honestly can't remember where Breaker got his introduction. The early games. I want to say it was Force of the Breaker, but I feel like it may have been earlier. He might have been a special edition card. He might have. I want to say he was in a special edition. He had to be in something to come out early, because I remember. Because I know a lot of other Yu-Gi-Oh cards, if they weren't in the main set, they did get special editions to follow up for where they were later on. Yeah, it sounds like he had to be in another section. Ooh, Harpie Oracle. Yeah, he had to be in a section. I don't use Oracle. Insane. We're gonna summon Harpie Conductor. This shit right there. Yeah, okay. And then just for Spotlight, Harpie Lady 1. Hold on, guys. Look, I'm just showing off at this point. So yeah, we're gonna give me a minute. I'm gonna look up where Breaker came from. Cause I know for a fact Breaker was in the set prior to.
Breaker. Yeah, Breaker the Magical Warrior. So I know Breaker was in a set. I can't remember which one he was in that because he was in Chaos Deck, so he had to be very early before his initial set release. Okay, hold on. Let's see. TCG Worldwide. He was in Dark Revelations 1 as an Ultra. There we go. And then he was in Tournament Pack 7 as an Ultra. He didn't get his reprint of Common till Structure Deck Judgment, Spellcaster's Judgment. Okay, that's where. Okay, so he was in Dark Revelations 1 as an Ultra. Damn, so Ultra Breakers. And then Magician's Force. Okay, there we go. So North America English, he was in he was in Magician's Force. And then Master Collection Volume 2. So what was Force of the Breaker? Was that just a reprint set? Or was that was that something needed for, yeah, because I want to know what, yeah, hold on. 'Cause I have a weird feeling I might mix Force of the Breaker. I'm mixing things up. Yeah, okay, I am mixing things up. I think Force of the Breaker because that's Breaker in its name. Force of the Breaker had nothing to do with Breaker the Magical Warrior because its cover card is Volcanic Doomfire. Oh, the Sky Scourge cards. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, and Ryza? Ryza was in this set? Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, that's probably why, because Perfect Circle. Did Perfect Circle use a Breaker? Probably did, just the pop stuff. But okay, that's why I remember it so well. Well, that and because it had like every good field spell searcher in the set, and they either came as an ultra or an ultimate. So that's why I remember. Okay, and then we have one more part left. But yeah, so Breaker was early enough. People who play Goat have a variation of when Goat allows two particular cards. Cyber Dragon, when it got introduced, and Lightning Vortex, because some people don't play with Vortex, but some people will play with Cyber Dragon but won't play with Vortex. Some will play with Vortex but won't play with Cyber Dragon. It's dumb, I know, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh! For you. I want to pitch Harpie Lady Sisters. Okay, slow down, Israel. Take out good dancer. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm about to bounce back, channeling, to go put Perfumer on the floor. And she's gonna search for Elegant again. There we go. So I can bury a statue right now. With ease. But yeah, Chaos. While we're getting back on topic, one of the oldest school decks that take advantage of all its monsters being light and dark. And I mean, with the plethora of light and dark cards, it wasn't just Breaker the Magical Warrior, it was Breaker, you had, Ashura's Priest, who was light attribute, you had, should I chance it or should I should chance it. I really want to chance it just to see. Like if I make Cyber Slash, it'll add more numbers. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. And even if I lose Cyber Slash, I can just Hysteric Party her if I draw into it. Alright, so yeah, fuck. Because the OCG and TCG's list of chaos is very different. Like, they had Marshmallow before we did. And I think Marshmallow was limited before Marshmallow got to the TCG. There it goes. So I have one dancer. So, no. Come on, Oracle and Sign. I said if I ever needed to, I'll party for it. So, there it is. Hysteric Party. I can send back Sister. If I need to. Or I'll wait till Queer Jeep draws me something. To see what she can send back. Yeah, I'm sending X Sisters. I don't need my field spell, I can just get it back. So, yes.
more. Barrier, statue of the storm one. In defense. Man, alright, so. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff back then. It's just like, oh wow, this is a thing. No, let's activate this right now. And I do not want to deal with zombies. You in attack mode. You in attack mode. And you in zombie world. Unfortunately, zombie world has turned all my monsters into zombies. So I'm gonna have to destroy it as soon as possible. Luckily, Harpie conductors effect still triggered. Oh yeah, I mean, conductor effect. Harpie, Cyber/Harpie Lady's effect was still triggered. And my opponent can't do anything. That's right, because I got the barriers to cure defense. And like, hella beef sticks everywhere. Yeah, this game is mine. So I'm gonna switch my statue to attack mode. I'm gonna activate my field spell. I'm gonna bounce the monster on the board back. God, I wish I had this much luck in really deal. I know what I said. I'm gonna make my other Cyber/Harpie Lady. Yeah, attack mode. And blow up zombie world. No. Oh, it's attached to her. Okay. So battle phase. No, I don't think that one works. No, it doesn't. This is in 2009, 10 or 11. Where Gores was a viable target. There we go. Game. God, I remember Gores. And why is Gores' token so fucking expensive? Oh, that's right, because token cards are so fucking expensive. Alright, so that's it. We have finally completed all of the Lightsworn solo mode. Great. So now we can finally go to the last part of the scenario, where I believe they talk about the last bit of Lightsworn. The Lightsworn cannot inhabit the world for long. This is because they require enormous magical power in order to maintain their forms while in this world. Hence, as soon as evil is destroyed, they vanish in rays back to the realm of light. Transcending time and space, their battles for justice never cease. Some have honed their skills in the realm of light to receive a new role as enforcers of justice. The Lightsworn have great hopes that people's hearts will be at peace. Hopefully one day the world won't need such enforcers of justice. Until that day comes, they will continue to dispense justice wherever it is called for. Alright, and that's it. That is the last of the Lightsworn. And the Lightsworn. For that, we receive Lightsworn Spiral. Each time cards are sent from your deck to the graveyard by the effect of a Lightsworn monster, you remove from play the top card of your opponent's deck. Sure, Jan. Sure. So for completing this, we receive the ability to open Justice of Light, which I don't actually mind going to Justice of Light, because I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up some Lightsworn cards. So Justice of Light. The Lightsworns hold incredible power, but the way they drain the deck is a weakness. Combine Twilight Sworns and their card Banishing, so you can aim to quick conclusions. Basically, this inhabits all of the Lightsworn cards we just saw and played during the game. The only ones that we haven't played were Vanquishing Light, which is the counter trap for Livestream. When a monster would be summoned, tribute one Livestream monster, then get summoned. If you do, destroy that card. This card hosts Celestia, the Livestream angel, as she is using her celestial spear to call to the heavens. We saw Lumina, Lila, and I'm trying to think, was there any Livestreams here we didn't see? I guess Minerva, who becomes Minerva, the exiled maiden of Livestream. Yeah, the exiled of Livestream. It's exiled maiden. But yeah, that's Minerva when she grows up. Also trying to think. We've seen Saber, Realm of Light. Each time a card is sent from the deck to the graveyard, place one shine counter on this card. All Livestream monsters gain 100 attack for each shine counter on this card. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, remove 2 shine counters from it instead. If you combine this basically with Light Sanctuary, it just becomes a whole bunch of tokens and technical bullshit. Lightsworn Barrier. When a Lightsworn monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can send the target cards from your deck to the graveyard and target the attacking monster and negate the attack. I believe Jane, the Lightsworn Priestess, is in this card's artwork. And I don't believe we've ever seen Jane this entire time. I know she's in the game. Jane's here. We just haven't used Jane because Jane's not good. There's Rogue, the only other flip effect monster. Yeah, Ryan Rogue. Her effect is that she can target one Lightsworn monster graveyard, shuffle it into your deck, and then draw one card. That's it. She's one of the rare occasions of a Lightsworn monster not having a mill effect. Other than that, we got Lightsworn Saber, we got Twin Twilight Dragon, Garoth, Gareth, all these amazing monsters for the Lightsworn, which my ass will be pulling up from. So, yeah. Do I have any hopes for any of these? Nah. I just want to pull back to see if I want to get some Lightsworn cards. That's all. And Dominion is actually on the cover art. So, the last half, these 4 cards right here are going to be Lightsworn, the rest are just going to be regular cards. So, Gusto, Verder, Wonder Garage, Neo Flamevale Shaman, and Amazonic Willpower. Lightsworn Saber, Twilight Eraser, and Raikou, the Lightsworn Hunter. Is it possible that was this game? I know she's in the game, so. Battling Boxer, Counter Punch, Rose Girl. We got, super rare. We got Dragon Shrine. Wall of Deception. Really good card in Duel Links. We have Roadkiss. No, Airkiss. I say Roadkiss. Airkiss. We like Lightsworn Druid. Light of Destruction. Judgment the Dragon of Heaven. And Raikou, the Twilight Sworn Fighter. Named ironically after the set that started the Lightsworn, Light of Destruction. When your opponent's card effect sends cards from their deck to the graveyard, so the top 3 cards of their deck to the graveyard. So yeah. Alright, that is Light of Destruction. And fun fact, that is evil attacking the Realm of Light, which I think forced the Lightsworns to gather their dark cloaks and become the Twilight Sworn. So, nice. Alright, let's continue on. Oh, we got a hollow at the end, so. Battle Watch Dust the Hunter. Super Soldier Rebirth. Numeron, number 1, Numeron Gate Trini. Artifact Charam. Celestia, the Lightsworn Angel. Twilight Sworn Dragon. Arcus, the Lightsworn Druid, and our hollow is Lumina, the Lightsworn Summoner. Fun fact about Lumina. Lumina is actually based off of the RPG series class known as the Summoner, who are able to summon creatures to the field. Final Fantasy didn't get a Summoner till after Final Fantasy 4 with, I was about to say Rydia. It's the other girl. No, I think it is Rydia. Yeah, I think it might have been Rydia. If it's not Rydia, I forget her name, but it's the It's a young girl who they killed her mother, who's the dragon that Cecil and them kill on their way to the town of the Summoners. Because stupid shit happens in 4. 4 is a really good game, it's just that plot is Jesus Christ. And then here's Celestia. So fun fact about Celestia, her halo is removed in the TCG version. The TCG recently released lost artwork of Celestia, the Light Sword Angel, where they put back her halo. Because religious connotations. Chakram. These are actual weapons. If you play, legit, if you play Kingdom Hearts, chakrams are the weapons of Axel, the fire member of the organization. Chakrams are like throwing fans, but they have blades on their ends, and they're pretty nasty, no lie. But artifact chakram, if this card is set in your summon chakra zone, is destroyed by a card effect in such a graveyard, this will summon it, and then during either player's turn, if a card or effect is activated that would destroy a spell chakra you control, while this card is in your hand, you can return one set spell chakra you control, and then summon it from your hand. So it's just a free summon. It's not as good. But we did get this. Number 3, Numeron Gate Trini. Why I said it was number 1? Anyway, Trini. Rank 1 light attribute, machine type monster. 1000 attack, 100 defense. 3 level 1 monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, detach 1 material from this card, double the attack of all Numeron monsters you currently control until the end of the turn. Basically, this monster is one of the many that you need for the Numeron deck. Which I have actually all of Numeron cards. And that deck is pretty nasty if you get his combos on. Fun fact, that deck had one of its biggest monsters, Utopic Future, hit because of how broken it was with the deck. Aqua Arm Ninja, Salamangreat, Zelleroid X, Flower Guardian, Cherry Blossom. Flower Cardian Cherry Blossom. High Speed Roy Rubber Band Shooter. Lifestorm Sanctuary. Vanquishing Light. Lifestorm Sanctuary again. And Minerva, the Lifestorm Maiden. High Speed Roy Rubber Band Shooter. If you're a Wind player, this is going to be really good for you. But if you play Speedroids, Wind Witch, or even Lureless, this is a good card for you because it's focused on synchro summons. Mainly Wind Witch and Speedroid, but mainly Speedroid. Because during your main phase, you can immediately after this card effect resolves, normal summon 1 wind monster. You can also summon monsters from your extra deck or rest of kindness for synchro monsters. You can manage 1 wind synchro monster from your extra deck to reveal 2 Speedroid monsters with a different name from your deck whose levels total the equal level of the synchro monster. Your opponent randomly picks 1 and you add 1 to your hand using the other to the graveyard. And you use each effect of High Speed Boy Rubber Band Shooter once per turn. Basically, this helps you set up for summoning Crystal Wind Synchro Dragon. Because, fun fact, Crystal Wind Synchro Dragon's user, Hugo, used Speedroids. And Speedroids were how he helped summon his Synchro monster. His ace, Clear Wind Synchro Dragon. I think it's Crystal Wind Synchro Dragon. Anyway, it's the Winged Dragon set for him. And they're actually pretty cool. The Speedroids and the Winged Dragon. Alright, next we got another one. For the minion, update jammer. Ultra Muscle, Being Griefing, Super Heavy Samurai Helper, Minerva, Light of Destruction, Vanquishing Light. Moving on. Okay, we have, this is Shinobi Insect Haga. Not going any further than that. Requires two monsters with a different name. This card is pointing to a monster. Your opponent cannot target this card for attack. If a monster this points to is destroyed by a card effect, you summon 1 level 4 lower insect monster from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect, Shinobi Insect Haga, once per turn.
There's some new bug decks that use them. Cardian, Flower Cardian Willow, Star Lord Galaxion, World Legacy Key, Shri, the Lightsworn Spirit, Ryan, the Lightsworn Rogue, Judgment, Judgment, the Dragon of Heaven, and Minerva again. I just have 3 Minerva. Oh, you're gonna get Ultra for me? That's weird. Then why should be something I do? I totally shocked that I got 2 Ultras. Oh, okay, so it's a Lightsworn card. Oh, is it JD? It might be JD. Applying Sir Paleo. Super rare Soul Crossing. An Ultra Venomanaka, the queen of the deity of poisonous snakes. Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Sealing. Minerva, the Lightsworn Maiden. Judgment, the Dragon of Heaven. Vanquishing Light, and Judgment Dragon. Calling it right now. This is JD. Called it JD. Judgment Dragon. Cycloid. Green Turtle Summoner. Venom Boa. What the hell is this? Dual Avatar Fighting Arm on Goi. Okay. Vanquishing Light. Judgment the Dragon of Heaven. Realm of Light. And Celestial. Holy fuck, this is like, I'm doing all the bad. Like, the only good thing I got was JD. Glacial Beast Blizzard Wolf. Not that word. Flea Ant. At 1 with the sword. Battery Man C. Lightsworn Barrier. Niran, the Lightsworn Rogue. Felice, the Lightsworn Archer. And Raiko, the Twilight Sworn Fighter. I can't believe I was really about to say that word on screen. Infernal Doom Archfiend. Melfly Ravi. That is Emancipator Crystal Leonite. Twilight Eraser. Celestia. Glorious Illusion. Solar Recharge. And the hollow here is Ghost Trick Renovation. Target 1 Ghost Trick field spell in your field spell zone. Return it to your hand. Then you activate 1 field spell from your hand or deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 Ghost Trick exceeds monster you control. This is something that from your extra deck 1 Ghost Trick monster with a different name. By using that target as material, this card is treated. This is treated as a synchro summon. Transfer all material to the summoned monster. You can use the effect of 1 Ghost Trick Renovation once you return. I don't think I own this card, and I think it is in the TCG as a common. And I definitely need to go pick it up. Anyway, that is all of the new Lightsworn cards. And the cards, period, that I picked up. So, Curse of the Serpent, Warp Speed Toys, the Infinite Void, Good Old, The Great Old, Malevolent Spectre, and Injustice from Light. So because I opened all of those packs, I'm able to open more special stuff. Also, let me go here. Go to missions. Come on, missions. And then I can pick up some more. Oh yes, just 300 units because I played in solo mode today. Cute. Alright, I'm having connection issues? Oh, I didn't notice. Oh, this is from like earlier. Okay. Well, I'm having more connection issues. I think the chat will let me know. Okay. Does anyone know exactly what? Okay, so Duel Festival. Let's just ask EC Festival. What the fuck do you use these tokens for? Like, yeah, what are the medals for? Are they just to accumulate how many points you earn? Like, so if that's the case, I really don't care about this. Yeah, like I really don't. Because I can just buy gems and tickets. I want to buy some tickets right now because we get to look at some of my favorite monsters actually in the shop right now. That is the Ghost Trek. Yeah, where is it? Where's Mischief? There it is. Mischief's back there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my favorite. Um, this is one of my other favorite archetypes in the Yu-Gi-Oh series. I would probably say it's my top 20. For this is the Ghost Trick. These monsters are based off of the Hollows, the spooks and scares of Hollows Eve. Every monster in this archetype is based off of a particular, creature of the night or a folk tale that is told within um, stories, myths, and legends. Some of these cards you most likely have seen because their introduction was Shadow Spectre, which ironically enough here in the TCG was only a week before, its sneak peek was a week before, 2 days before Halloween, but its initial release was actually the weekend after. And it's really crazy because every card in this archetype is actually really good. And as of now, thanks to the release of the TCG's Battle of Chaos set, the Ghost Tricks now have a link monster known as Ghost Trick Festival. So the Ghost Trick cards here, we have the ultra rare Ghost Trick Alucard. Requires 2 level 3 monsters. Monsters your opponent control cannot target face-up Ghost Trick monsters or any face-down defense position monsters for attacks except for this one. You can detach the material from this card and target one set card your opponent controls. Destroy that card. You can only use this effect of Ghost Trick Alucard once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one other Ghost Trick card in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. The great Ghost Trick Alucard is based off of Dracula's son, Alucard. Or, if you reverse the name, it spells Dracula, who is the king of vampires. Next up is Ghost Trick Dillahan. Rank 1 Dark Attribute Fiend type monster. Requires 1,000 attack, 0 defense. Requires 2 level 1 monsters. This card gains 200 attack for each Ghost Trick card you control. Once per turn during either player's turn, get detach one exceed material from this card, then target one face-up monster on the field and half its attack until the end of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one other Ghost Trick card in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. Ghost Trick Dullahan is based off of the Headless Knight, known as the Headless Horseman. Fun fact about Dullahan, the name itself is actually the Old English name for Headless Horseman. We all know Headless Horsemen as, part of Sleepy Hollow. What is it? Ichabod Crane, the man who I believe was killed and who encountered the Dullahan and never was heard from or seen again. So they kiddified the Dullahan and gave him a really cute horse too. Alright, next up is the Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. Rank 4 Fairy type Dark Attribute Exceed monster. With 2,000 attack, 2,500 defense. She requires 2 level 4 monsters. You can also exceed summon this card by using a Ghost Trick Exceed monster you control as material, except for Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. Transfer all material to this card. When the number of material of this card becomes 10, you win the duel. Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card. To add one Ghost Trick Solar Track card from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can attach one Ghost Trick card from your hand to this card. The Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief is based off of a fallen angel, which we know in Yu-Gi-Oh terms to be a Dark Lord. But in the OCG, she's actually called Ghost Trick Fallen Angel. So they had to translate her name differently so that it would fit into the connotation without religious, bullshit. But the Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief is the highest ranked Ghost Trick monster in the game. And she's basically, you would call it their boss monster. Because not only does she have a tight win condition, she also has the ability to search
for Ghost Trick spells and traps, and attach Ghost Trick cards to her. Because initially, beforehand, it was Alucard that was the Ghost Trick boss monster, and then when Angel Mischief came in, she just took over because waifu, Lolita, you know the drill. Anyway, let's go on to some of the monsters. We have Ghost Trick Lantern, level 1 Dark Attribute Fiend type monster, 800 attack, 0 defense. Cannot be normal summoned, or cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. Once per turn, you change this battle position. Change this card to face down defense position. When your opponent declares a direct attack or a Ghost Trick monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, such summon this card in face down defense position. Basically, I'm going to skip this whole clause right here that says cannot be normal summoned reset, and then the whole flip face down thing, because all the Ghost Trick monsters in the main deck have that unique ability because it's part of their gimmick as monsters who represent Halloween, that they're able to go face down and then spook the hell out of your opponent, but also they can't be normal summoned or set unless you have another Ghost Trick monster, which thankfully their Link monster helps with that, because it allows you to use face down monsters for its Link summon and give additional normal summon as well. So, Ghost Trick Lantern is a level 1 fiend. There are basically a ton of level 1 fiends with the Ghost Tricks, because I also forgot to mention, Ghost Tricks are cut into 4 categories. The rank 4 level 4 fairies, the rank 3 level 3 zombies, the rank 2 level 2 spellcasters, and then the rank 1 level 1 fiend type monsters. So, while Lantern is the level 1 fiend, the next level 1 fiend is Ghost Trick Mary. You can discard this card from your hand to summon one Ghost Trick monster from your deck and face down defense position when you take damage. You only use this effect of Ghost Trick Mary once per turn. She has an attack of 100, a defense of 16, level 1 dark fiend type monster, and she is actually based off of Bloody Mary. The old tales of if you sit in the mirror and you say the name 3 times, then the corroding, bloody lady shows up and she drags you into the spirit world. Then we have Ghost Trick Spectre, level 1 Dark Attribute Fiend type monster with 600 attack, 0 defense. When a Ghost Trick monster is destroyed by an opponent's card effect or by battle with their attacking monster and sent to the graveyard, you can just summon this card from your hand and face down to this position and draw 1 card. Ghost Trick Spectre is based off of a ghost, and ironically enough so, because it's probably a fiend dressed up with a sheet over its head. Then, do we have any of the other Ghost Trick level 1s? Yes, we do. There's the last one right there. Ghost Trick Jack Frost. Level 1 Dark Attribute Fiend type monster with 800 attack, 100 defense. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can change that monster to face down defense position, and if you do, just summon this card from your hand and face down defense position. This monster is based off of the Ice Spirit, Jack Frost, who, ironically enough, from what the folk tales tell, there's 2 of them. Jack Frost is actually a murderous ice spirit who was a child who got frozen in ice because people left him for dead. The other tales is, of course, the magical being known as Jack Frost, who creates snowstorms. You take into account which one sounds less deadly, and you just go from there. Alright, let's get the level 2 fairies, level 2 spellcasters out the way. Ghost Trick Fairy, level 2 Dark Attribute Spellcaster type monster, Fairy Scaster monster. Spellcaster type monster with 900 attack and 1000 defense. You can target, when this card is split face up, you can target 1 Ghost Trick card in your graveyard and set that card and banish it when it leaves the field. Then you can change face up monsters your opponent controls to face down this position up to the number of set cards you control. The gimmick of the level 2 monsters is that they like flipping monsters face down as well. We have the Ghost Trick Doll. I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about Ghost Trick Fairies based off of fairies, wood nymphs, spirits that travel through the forest that will trick you. Basically, trickster fairies. Ghost Trick Doll. During the end phase, change as many face-up monsters on the field as possible face down. Then you can just summon 1 Ghost Trick monster from your deck and face down to this position whose level is equal to or less than the total number of monsters split face down by this effect when this card is split face up. Alright, so that is Ghost Trick Doll. She is based off of a marionette doll, or one of the old antique dolls. You know, the ones that scare the shit out of you in some movies because they have like they legit look like a baby's face, like a little baby girl or boy, but they're supposed to like have the inhabitants of a dead spirit in it. This shit gets weird, yo. Ghost Trick Neko Monsume. Alright, furries. Um, when a level 4 or higher monster is no more supposed to summon, change that monster to face down defense position. You must control another Ghost Trick monster on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Ghost Trick Neko Monsume is based off of every furry's favorite furry, the cat girl, for her name Neko, meaning cat, and Monsume, meaning doll-like. So yeah, we have a doll-like cat girl. Cause kitty. I'm not going any further down the rabbit hole of furriness. Anyway, Ghost Trick Witch, level 2 Dark Attributes Spellcaster type monster, 1200 attack, 200 defense. Once per turn, you can change this card. Oh, I'm sorry. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls and change its face-down defense position. Of course, Ghost Trick Witch is based off of witches, which are spellcasters. Because ironically enough, that's what most of the rank 2s are. Alright, and then we have Ghost Trick Yuki Onna. When this card is destroyed in battle and sent to graveyard, you can change the monster that destroyed this card to face down position, and if you do, it cannot change its battle position. Level 2 Dark Attribute Subcaster with 1000 attack, 800 defense. Ghost Trick Yuki Onna is based off of the Yuki Onna spirit. These are folklore from Japan of girls girl spirits that wander the snow, and they lure their victims into ravines and ditches and kill them. Ghost Trick Yuki Onna, funny enough, the Yuki Onna itself has a Pokemon based off of it, Frostlass. Yeah, Frostlass is based off the Yuki Onna spirit, and I believe what is that game that came to the States? I want to say it's Yokai Watch. There's a Yuki Onna. There's a lot of demons and stuff that Yokai Watch has based off of. You guys haven't seen it. And that's not bad. It's just I have never actually. I think I watched like maybe an episode or two of it. So I found out Johnny Young Bosch was in it, and he was playing the cat creature in that game. So shout outs to Johnny Young Bosch for having range. The rank 2 exceed monster for the Ghost Trick, and probably one of the most situational of the Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick So Cute Boss, rank 2 Dark Attribute Spellcaster. She has 1400 attack and 1200 defense. She requires 2 level 2 monsters. If you control another Ghost Trick monster, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. Once per turn, you detach one material from this card and target one face-up monster on the field. With attack less to or equal than the combined total of all Ghost Trick monsters on the field, destroy it. And if you do, the monster zone cannot be used as long as you control a Ghost Trick monster. So cute boss. If you can't already you can't already hear it through her name. Her name was renamed from Succubus, which are female demons that do some happy favors for their victims, and they feed off of the energy of their victims. That's as kid friendly as I'm going with this, because we all know what succubuses really do. You've watched enough anime with monster waifus to know it. Fun fact, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a monster named Succubus in it. Succubus Knight, actually. There's a level 6 Dark Attribute warrior type monster that is legit a Succubus, and I believe her artwork had to be altered as well because her assets. Fun fact, so did Succubus, because her clothing actually had to be changed, and they actually enlarged her pillow. Alright, let's get on to the level 3s. These are all our zombie friends. Ghost Trick Gion-Shi. Level 3 Dark Attribute Dark Attribute Zombie type monster, 400 attack, 1800 defense. When this card is flipped face up, you can add from your deck to your hand one Ghost Trick monster whose level equal to or less than the total number of Ghost Trick monsters you control. Then use this effective Ghost Trick Shi once per turn. So this monster is based off of the hopping zombie known as the Shi in Chinese folktale. These demons have talisman and chains attached to them that's supposed to lock them into only hopping but not running. Shi is a Chinese equivalent of a zombie. Very and quick too, because it's really cute, but then you realize no zombie. Next up is Ghost Trick Stein, level 3 Dark Attribute Zombie type monster with 1600 attack, 0 defense. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can add one Ghost Trick solo attack card from your deck to your hand. Use this effect of Ghost Trick Stein once per turn. Ghost Trick Stein is based off of course, Frankenstein's monster, who ironically enough is not known as Frankenstein. That is the scientist. Frankenstein is actually the monster. Stein's monster is what we're most learning to, but we still call it Frankenstein. It's incorrect, but yeah, there's also ironically enough a Yu-Gi-Oh monster called Cyberstein, who kind of also fits a similar build to this monster. It's an amalgamation of human pieces stitched together and created a monster. Next up is the next level 3 monster. That is this guy, Ghost Trick Duel. 1100 attack, 1200 defense, dark attribute, level 3 zombie. Once per turn during your main phase, you target one Ghost Trick monster you control. Its attack becomes equal to the combined original attack of all Ghost Trick monsters currently on the field until the end phase of the turn. But if it does, it's the only monster that can attack. Ghost Trick Ghoul is the first TCG exclusive Ghost Trick monster. And this monster is of course based off of a ghoul, wandering, creepy, decaying spirits, bodies of the dead that are alive. Pretty much a zombie. Alright, next up is the next level 3 monster. This is Ghost Trick Skeleton. Level 3 Dark Attribute Zombie type monster with 1200 attack, 1000 defense. When this card is flipped face up, banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck face down up to the number of Ghost Trick monsters you control. You only use this effect to Ghost Trick Skeleton once per turn. This monster is of course based off of the Grim Reaper, as he is holding a scythe and wearing the black cloak, a homage of the Reaper himself. The Reaper, funny enough, in some folklores are actually known as the Angel of Death, as it is a symbol of the end. I can actually equate this to Soul Eater, because Lord Death is actually a walking, talking skeleton. Or I think some said he was wearing a mask. Anyway, we move on to Ghost Trick Mummy, level 3 Dark Attribute zombie type monster with 1500 attack, 0 defense. His effect reads, and I quote, when this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon a Ghost Trick monster in addition to your normal summon or set this turn. You can also summon any monsters except for Dark Attribute monsters. This monster is basically just your additional equivalent to summoning more Ghost Trick monsters, because at that time it was an issue to try to summon more Ghost Trick monsters because most of them had to appear on the field. Sadly enough, even Ghost Trick Mummy has to have a Ghost Trick monster on the field. And of course, Ghost Trick Mummy is based off of a mummy, a mummified, a person who hit a person. Ancient Egypt has a way of preserving their dead. It's through the acts of mummification, where they take the entire body, they wrap the body in bandages, and then they find ways to extract the organs from the body, and then leave those organs in vessels. It's kind of not different than what we do here in America with dead bodies. Anyway, so yeah, that is the Ghost Trick Mummy. Next up is Ghost Trick Yeti. Level 3 Dark Attribute Zombie type monster with 300 attack and 2000 defense. When this card is flipped face up, you can target one Ghost Trick monster on the field, and during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle card effect. Ghost Trick Yeti is actually based off of a Yeti. It is a creature that lives in the mountains. You equivalent this to the snow equivalent of Bigfoot. Fun fact, this monster is holding the bunny that Ghost Trick Yukiona is also holding, giving them a bit of a connection, as their creatures that their folklore are based on ice. Also, I believe there's a Ghost Trick card that shows them interacting, where she's basic. I think it's her or it's someone else, but I think they're interacting if I'm not mistaken. The last of the Ghost Trick level 3 monsters, yes, is Ghost Trick Warwolf. Level 3 Dark Attribute Zombie type monster with 1400 attack, 1500 defense. When this card is put face up, inflict 100 points of damage to your opponent for each set card on the field. You only use this effect to Ghost Trick Werewolf once per turn. Of course, this monster is based off of a werewolf, a creature who is who's a human who transforms himself into half human, half beast during the full moon, if ever bitten by another werewolf. Um, Really cool design, and probably the last of the Ghost Tricks, and probably the only one that actually does effect damage outside of all the other cards in the archetype. There's of course Ghost Trick Yeti, who I also forgot to mention was also a TCG exclusive, but he was not super or ultra, he's actually common. In addition to all the Ghost Trick stuff, there is some cards like here, Necro Equip Prism. You target one level 4 level monster in your graveyard, you're supposed to summon it. Summon from your hand one monster whose level is equal to or than the monster, then equip this card to it. For the rest of the turn, you cannot activate cards or effects of cards with the same name as the equipped monster. And while a monster equipped with this card, the summon monster's effect, it gains 100 attack. Now, it gains attack equal to half of the attack of the equipped monster. You only activate one Necro Equip Prism once per turn. I guess because everything here is in the sense of the dead. So he added a lot of the dead cards. We also have the Ghost Tricks making a feature in Jack in the Hand, but I believe it's called something else in the OCG, and this kind of just did not hit the whole. Anyway, reveal 3 level 1 monsters with a different name from your deck, then your opponent chooses one of them and adds them to your hand. The others are shuffled back into the deck. You can only activate one Jack in Hand per turn. And this card features basically 3 of the level 1 Ghost Trick monsters: Ghost Trick Lantern, Ghost Trick Spectre, and Ghost Trick Jack Frost. Probably a really good card to use for this deck. The other non-Ghost Trick cards is a Space Ghost, Flip, a level 1 zombie monster tuner, 100 attack, 0 attack, 0 defense. Flip, such summon any number of Black Sheep tokens, zombie dark attribute level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense to the field. Alright, so, with that, I believe all the other cards that I'm not reading them because that's hella cards too, but we can go over each of them that are here. Ghost Trick Break, Ghost Trick Renovation, Ghost Trick Museum, Ghost Trick Museum, Ghost Trick Mansion, Ghost Trick Parade, Ghost Trick Vanish, Ghost Trick Scare, Ghost Trick Night, Ghost Trick Go Round, and I believe that is all of the cards for the Ghost Tricks. And I literally just spent a good 40 minutes going over a majority of these monsters. Cells and traps. But yeah, when you really like an archetype, you talk about it, right? I mean, who wouldn't? So yeah, that's pretty much it, in terms of all the stuff that I kind of wanted to do today, in terms of Master Duel. So yeah, a 3-hour stream that went very strong. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's here. Also want to thank my friend Fernando for joining in. He was in the chat, but I think he went to go eat dinner. So thank you so much, Nando, for coming. I really appreciate it. And like I said, you're more than welcome to show up and hang out. You know how to contact me. And tell Josh I said hi. While we're wrapping up, for those who don't know, as I close Master Duel, the next live stream, we have to go to the end stream. The next live stream for the channel, and I swear to you, we're going to start this. We're going to start this tomorrow, because that's my next live stream day. We're going to play Final Fantasy VI for the GBX. I don't. I'm not waiting for the Pixel remaster. From what I heard, the Pixel remaster still has issues, just like the other five. And the GBA version is at least going to have the extra content, including the extra for espers that we'll be able to run into, extra content for the post game because I uh, will be having grind sessions. Oh no, I will be making sure I'm leveled up high enough to take on um, Omega Weapon, which I think Omega Weapon, um, Kaiser Dragon, and dealing with the Soul Shrine. Because the Soul Shrine is the final dungeon, technically the final dungeon in the game, but you have to beat the Dragon's Den in order to get it. Because the Dragon's Den is going to have rematches with the 8 dragons. And then you're also going to have to face off against both of the other super bosses in the game as well. So it's like, what the actual fuck? With the only random new encounter in that, I think, is the magic urns. But even in the urns, just want potions and stuff. So that's not going to be too hard to give. Or steal, because you can steal really good weapons off of them as well. You can steal um, Master Scrolls, which allows you to hit your enemies with multiple physical attacks. If you can line that with the Genji armor, it's stuff I should stop talking about. I actually talk about when we start talking about the game and when we start playing the game. Because I cannot wait to play Final Fantasy VI for the channel. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I initially started playing Final Fantasy VI about the time I stopped doing live streams, or while in the process of doing live streams. I didn't have a really set lineup for my live streams, so forgive me. Not really, but stuff happens. So now that I'm doing this legitimately and doing it a lot more strongly, with a lot more force behind me, I am going to honestly say, yeah, we're gonna go and tackle a big RPG from one of the most famous, if not the famous RPG series in the world. I'm gonna tackle Final Fantasy. And because I know six like the back of my hand, and a large portion of it like the back of my hand, I'm gonna enjoy Final Fantasy VI. And I got a lot to talk about Final Fantasy VI. Not just enemy encounters, not just particular moments. No, there's like a whole shebang of Final Fantasy VI that I cannot wait to explore and talk about. So, with that said, thank you everyone who came to the chat and who's here still. Well, if you guys would like to follow me on my main channel, this is a link to my main channel, youtube.com/Harpie Player Joe, which is actually the URL for the original setup for it, but that is it. Then we have the um, archive channel where you guys can find the live streams that I've done, and I'll try to upload as many of them as possible. I think I'm halfway through the Master Duel stuff, so this weekend most likely I'll be sending more Master Duel solo adventures onto YouTube via the archive channel. Also, if you want to hit me up on Twitter and Instagram, here are my Twitter and Instagram for the channel. If you guys want to interact with me there, probably where I do a lot more of my interactions with anyone outside of the live streams, because this is where I can interact with people on a more of a bigger basis. Also, there's the Discord, which I hope the Discord link works. If not, someone let me know, because I'm trying to make sure that my Discord link is 100% accurate and that it's not a time exclusive link. It's actually 100% anytime, anywhere that it's Discord. And you can actually go to Discord link. So, hopefully it does send you to my Discord. So, if it doesn't send you to my Discord, it's going to be a problem. So, no, it does send me to our Discord. Okay, awesome. So, yeah, that is the Discord link for the Discord. If you guys want to join into the Discord, you're more than welcome to. Just remember there are guidelines and stuff to that. And don't be a dick. That's basically my big thing. Just don't be a dick. Because I had to kick 2 people out of my Discord for being dicks. So, with that said, that is pretty much it. There is a Patreon. I don't use it. So, yeah, with that said, everybody, thanks so much. You guys can catch me tomorrow. I'll let you guys know on Instagram or in Twitter exactly what time I'll be streaming, probably sometime that afternoon if I don't decide to go watching. If that's and with that said, this is a 3-day weekend, so Monday you'll probably see me stream as well. So, today, you guys, thanks everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. And I will catch you all next time. HPJ, signing out. Take care.